What's going on? Everybody here? What's going on? Today is a new day. I don't know. Can y'all hear me with this? Today is a new day. But this thing is talking in my ear. Hoy es un día nuevo. Okay, let's do this again. The thing disconnected me and YouTube disconnected me, and today's is a new day. We're having fun. Blessed trucker, you're blessed for a reason because you're a good guy. Hola. See, blessed trucker is learning Spanish, man. He knows the real deal Holyfield. He knows that in the future, the majority, it's going to be a lot of Spanish business. It's a lot of Z's in there, and knowing Spanish, pivotal, and thank you, brother. You're great people. You are too, man. I gotta catch up on your feeds. I got when you share. Scrapper, I gotta see that video on the shower dismantle. I just saw that notification. And I know, Blessed Trucker knows, whoever's going to come in here going to know, we all going to check it out. You know what I mean? Seriously, you think I'm joking? I want to see that thing. When I saw that title, I thought it says you was taking a shower when you was like scrapping something. I'm like, Jerry Perry is the man. Hey guys, let's give him some love. Jerry Perry he's in Alaska, so his signals ain't great. So whenever he gets a chance to get a signal, let's show him some love, man. Go in there, because he's almost getting to that point. He's getting to that 1K, that 1,000. You need to know. Oh, hold up. Let's show Jerry. Hey, Perry, tell me what. Hey, Jerry, man. Tell us what you're doing right now and how bad is the snow. Because over here in the States, when we get like an inch, we call it like the blizzard of the century. You drive like through 50 feet mountains of snow like nothing. On the ice and tops of on the lakes and all that, you could like die. We over here, we start screaming when we see a puddle that's frozen because, whoa, that's all frozen, But you're like a real ice show trucker. Tell us what you're doing, buddy. Dímele a toda la gente aquí como tú manejas en la nieve de Alaska and the ice and snow and all that in Alaska. Tell us, because over here, man, like I'm telling you, we get 3 flakes, we're shutting down the whole part of the States. But it's a good day, man, because recording, right? It costs money. Money is dinero. Dinero is hard to come by, and YouTube likes to keep a lot of it. And when you share and make your channel known to others, YouTube will start giving you money. You know what I mean? So dinero is important. Coger el dinero de YouTube es bien importante porque la gente YouTube. This is the old one, the 5. I'm getting the 7, but it only streams to Facebook. And now with the new policy, you can't bring third vendor parties over, and you won't get views. So pretty soon you can't just go to Facebook and link it and expect to get views no more. So I thought I could stream on YouTube on the 7, and you can't. So I might as well just keep this one. I mean, it doesn't really have no upgrades besides a little bit better stability and I want that new Hero Black so bad. I know. I mean, if you go on the site right now, if you send them a cheap camera, that's a digital camera, they'll take off 100. So you could literally get it for 300 right now on GoPro. And this is not a commercial. Esto no es un anuncio. Pero si ustedes pueden ir para el GoPro.com y mandar una cámara vieja, una digital camera vieja, te sacan 100. So you could get the new, you could get the GoPro 7 black. You could get the silver or white, and then the new Fusion. They'll take off $100 in each one of those. So if you go to GoPro, they'll take off 100 if you send them either the old GoPro or a digital camera. So when you send that over to GoPro, they'll take off 100 on the GoPro 7, on the GoPro 7 Silver, white, and the GoPro Fusion, which is like $500. So you get all that minus 100. And again, this is not a commercial. I'm just kind of helping out. But yeah, this is the old one, which I'm still going to use because of the fact that, you know, you can only live stream on Facebook on the new 7, which is okay. But, you know, I wanted to get it because I thought I could live stream. Hi, Grace. Let me say hi to everybody. Hi, Raika. ¿Cómo estás? Dios te bendiga. Grace. Again, hi, Grace. Blessed Trucker. Daniel, of course. Daniel. Eduardo Luis Perez. Dios te bendiga. Gracias por estar aquí. Bryson, Nesby. Hey, happy mama. Hey, I love your channel. I saw your channel last night. Make sure you take me out of spam because they didn't accept the subscribe or something, but it's okay. These guys are still learning. Like, hey, Jerry Perry, you too. I know you're driving in the ice and snow. I really appreciate you coming here. Of course, Scrapper. I got to watch a video tonight when I shower, dismantle in the shower, and everybody else that's coming on. You know, just walk away here. If you're not friends, just wait for new people to come in. Like I said, I get, you know, new people, new friends every day, and you know, it's good to share and grow your channel. Like I said. Even with me last night, I lost like 13 this morning. YouTube purged me out 13. So I wasted like, you know, 5 to 10 minutes times 13, like 2-3 hours, which is okay because I still enjoy the videos. Do not get me wrong. I love you guys. You know, I love you guys. And even if I didn't get your subscription because YouTube put me in spam and all that, I still enjoy watching your videos. It's still a reward, even though I didn't get, you know, the subscription. But maybe if y'all go to the spam folders, which is on the community settings, and then hit settings, and then go to the community setting, go in there and hit you could see the moderators section, and then right next to it in the top you see spam, and it'll say held for spam. And then if it has a heart, that means you're good, that you don't got no spam stuff in it. But if you see something in there, click it, and then just approve anybody that's in there waiting to get subscribed to. You know, because a lot of these folders, like I had 13, I only gained 7. So I'm still behind in terms of gaining. I still love going there. And hey, PA the Hillbilly, I was watching B&O Outdoors too, man. That's a great new channel that you guys recommended. I really love the outdoors. I'm deadheaded 9. Oh man, it's okay though, because your family matters. I did the same thing. I deadheaded 5 hours to see my family here in Philly, and I got to go back on the road. I'm at them, but yeah, you're a family man, and I know it's hard, so it's worth it, man. If you just divide the 9 hours by the mileage and your average per mile, you probably just spent like $60-50, or maybe a little bit more. But like, you know, even if it's a few $100s, it's worth it to go see your family. You know what I mean? Just a deadhead and not make money and lose on the fuel usage. But it's really, really worth it. For me, it is. I don't care. Like, I'll spend $500 to go see my family if I have to. So, you know, and I'm glad you guys are getting to see your family, because that helps. It helps me a lot. I hate leaving. Really hate leaving my family now to go on the road. But I know they understand. I understand that I gotta, for the next few years, I gotta save money to open up my gyms, and this is the only way, sacrificing. And I hate doing that. Even when I go to Florida, and I see my niece, my family, my sister, brother-in-law, I hate leaving. I hate it. But you know, we gotta man up, and you know, once we get our friends here on YouTube and share and move out this drought, because there's no way that YouTube's gonna let you get 1,000 plus 4,000 hours like that easy. You got to market yourself like old school. Remember the old school people that used to go to the doors and knock, hey, you want to buy this vacuum cleaner? You know, because there was no internet, no TV commercials, and they were making a living doing that. And then they were walking miles selling. Comcast started like that. The people that invented Comcast, they're like billionaires now, the owners of Comcast of Philadelphia. But the original father used to go selling his cable brand up in Philly in the suburbs, you know, to people that couldn't get signals. And he started that door to door. And now he could buy anything of course he passed away, but his son, you know, that company could buy anything they want now. But his father started it because he realized there was no marketing for his invention, you know, for his cable product. And he knew that he had to go out there and push it. And there's nothing wrong with that. That builds character. When you build your channel one friend at a time, that gives you character. You know, that gives you, of course, we want to do it fair. We don't want to build it with buy-in, and we want to be their true friends. And I understand that YouTube thinks I'm spam, and I lost 13 subscribers. Hey, Meg. I'm glad you guys are here. This time I want to read comments too, because these guys are, I love everybody in here, man. And I'm saying YouTube love, not like a freaky, I love you because I'm lonely, or I love you because I'm freaking you out. Like a YouTube love. Like, I love this camera, and, you know, we all know I don't really love the camera. I love this truck. I love my life. But you know what I mean? Like, when I say I love y'all, you know, I really love y'all in the sense that, you know, we in this together. You know what I mean? We in this together, and that's what I mean by love. And even if I meet you in person and I get to know you, well, then now I love you as a friend. You know what I mean? And that's what I mean. Like, when I say love, you know, because sometimes it sounds weird when I hear people saying that. When I was young, when I was a rookie here, I said, what do you mean you love people? How can you love subscribers? They're not even there. But now I get it, you know, because it's a bonding thing. Even though we're just typing, or sometimes I call people up, you know, even though it's still a love thing, you know, because we could feel you. The Andersons is getting it. Hey, Andersons, talk to me right now and tell me, how are you doing, please? We love the Andersons. They're a wholesome family. I mean, I can't even get the words out, because the Andersons channel is great. If you want to feel good, if you want to feel part of a family, again, YouTube love family, go to their channel, and, you know, and it's great. The Andersons. So Andersons, tell me how you're making out so far. Please tell me if you could hear me, how you're making out. Man. See, I told you. See, now that's a good buffer. You're at that mark, but that 21, you know, you want to keep it there, because you could lose that and then go down to 900 at any point. But after you get 1,000, let's say 30, 40, 50, you're in the safe zone. Like at the 1,030 mark, you're at the safe zone, you know. And even if you lose 10 or 20, you're still at that safe zone, which is great. Now, how's your hours? Andersons, remember, like a few days ago, you was like, oh no, I could never get past this, da, 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 da. And I told you, you can, you know, you can. And everybody here, you know what I mean? We all can. And now you broke that threshold, which is, I mean, it's okay if you don't got to come back no more. But if you can, you know, if you want to come back, it's great to help others, you know, help others to give them inspiration, you know. So how many hours do you have now, Andersons, in terms of, because you might be there too with the hours, not the views. The views are important because that tells you who's watching you. But somebody could watch it for just 1 minute, and, you know, so like 1,000 times, and that's only 1,000. But somebody could watch you 5 times and give you 30 minutes. I can focus on hours. No, I can't focus on. I started in November. I have about 600. That's it. But that's good. And the only way to get that hours is, and by putting out smaller videos to make sure nobody leaves. You know, when you first start out, remember, this channel is all about getting you there and then keeping you there. When you get a video, you know, you want somebody that's gonna see your video for the whole 5 minutes versus a 30-minute family challenge video that maybe, or maybe not, they might watch it. So if you got a 20-minute video which took a lot of work to edit, and this is only the beginning. Once you break that threshold and you get monetized, then you do long videos and whatever it is you want. But to get there, this is how you're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to work. Get your video 5, 7, 10 minutes, so you could get a 5, 7, 10 minute click retention rate at least at 4 or 5 minutes, right? And then try to do two, so like that people, hey, do historias, ¿cómo estás? Dios te bendiga. The live streams make more personal and feel more like fans. Yeah, exactly, because you could talk and you could interact. I like live feeds because it gets through faster versus a recorded video. So a recorded video, I like the Andersons. I want to know about their, because a few days ago they were like, oh, we could never pass 800. Now they got 1,030, 1,000. They have 1,021. So like a few days ago they were stuck. And once you apply the formula of keeping your subscriber count, it's fun. Same thing with Salty Pirate. When he was here, he was close to it. Hey Phil, I hope your husband recovered from the surgery. Nice to see you here. Salty Pirate, he did a big video that got like 100,000 views, which is great. So he didn't have to worry about the 4,000 hours, because that video kind of took care of everything. But at the same time, he still got to work to maintain that little base in there. So and then once he gets to 1,000, you'll get more, because YouTube puts you a little bit out there, and you'll get more subscribers naturally. So you don't got to work like this. You don't got to ask. But and the Andersons, let's go back to the Andersons today, because we want to make sure that they get monetized. I posted a 7-minute video one day. Yeah, see, 7 minutes. So let's say that might get 100 views, and somebody might stay on there for an average of 4 or 5 minutes, which is great. That's 5 minutes. Now let's say you post another one that's 20 minutes. Nobody likes these longer videos. That's just the way life is at YouTube. It sucks. So that 20-minute video might get a retention rate of 1.5 to 2 minutes. So if you add up all those views versus other views from the 5-7 minute video, you'll get more at the shorter video. You'll get the whole, what you call, real time. And it's a thing called velocity in YouTube. Velocity means, let's say you put out a video. Salty Pirate put out a great video. Most big YouTubers claim that people who are just starting should keep their videos between 4 or 5 minutes. Yeah. And that's true. And that's what we're trying to do here, because, hey, Phil, I am. And then Salty Pirate too. I know he's busy. He got to do editing. He probably come in here for a few minutes. But see, that's another example. People got things to do. So when they're watching the videos, that ain't that they don't want to watch a video, but they got other things to do. So, what you have to do is concentrate on something, edit it, or somehow figure it out, get the stuff out. That you have to think like this. Yes, exactly, Salty. He's driving. I am here, but I'm driving. Yeah, I know, Salty. I was watching videos too, and I know, I'm glad you got, you should get, I'm not sure about your hours. I think you should have way more than enough. Once you get that green check mark, that means they approve your account. I don't know if they did already, but for AdSense, and you get something in the mail, it'll say AdSense on there, like a little certificate saying you're approved for AdSense now, and you can start monetizing your channel. They'll probably ask you, a series of questions in terms of the new policy now. They don't want cursing, so they want to make sure you don't do that in your channel, so you can get that money. You can still put a video out and curse, and people could curse on there. Yeah, Salty Pirate's a great guy, man. He drives real excellent, but he's supporting here, even though he got his 1,000. He's still coming back over here to show love. Hey, Dirty Bro, my brother from another trucker from Philly. That's my brother from Philly right there. I appreciate your videos. And everybody watch Dirty Trucker. You can see him working out, talking about life as a trucker, the dangers and all that. Same thing what Salty Pirate does in this video. But anyway, let's go back to how you should focus on, when you get that video, make it enough that's entertaining, right? At the beginning, right? It's like a movie. When you see a movie at the beginning, you have an idea that's, well, this is going to be a good movie. But then you also get the idea like, well, this movie sucks. So when you do these introductions, right, to the video, do like the preview. If you know how to edit that, you can see, it's real simple. Sounds hard, but it's not. Do like a little preview thing, like a little trailer for the first few seconds, and then make sure that your introduction is the main thing that you want people to stick for 5 minutes, right? So you'll say, You know, I'm doing a family challenge, like the Andersons, because we're talking about the Andersons. Or we're going shopping. Look at this. We're gonna go shopping. You know, we're gonna go shopping for food or whatever. Check us out, and then, you know, just make it seem like, you know, if you're gonna invite me over for dinner, and, you know, um, if I'm at your house, you know, like entertaining doesn't mean that you got to do cartwheels and backflips and stuff. Entertaining just mean talk about something as you see me, and figure me out, and that's harder on YouTube. So when you do introduction videos, you're gonna have different friends in your circle that you got to think about how different they are. So when you're doing something, do something in general, not specific, because your channel that you're growing is not specific, which is why it's growing slow. And I don't mean slow because of you, slow because of YouTube's algorithm. So what you want to do is be in general. Like my channel, I'm a trucker, but I love working out. I love shopping. I love doing other things like adventures outdoors, taking my bike into the woods, you know, doing stuff like that. So I got like a lot of different people in here. So I generalize my theme pertaining to that. I love cooking channels. I grew up with my mom was to the part-time nails and beautician and all that. I grew up in that environment. So I like to see that because it reminds me when I was little, growing up, watching my aunts and my mom doing all that stuff with the hair and the nails, you know. And when I watch that, you know, it's interesting. If you don't like it, if you don't like these nail channels and they subscribe to you, tell your little niece, your little granddaughter, your daughter about these nail salon channels so they could watch over there. And that'll give you the views, but also sharing it helps them, and it helps you, and it helps your daughters and your nieces and all that. So when you watch all these fancy hair salon videos, that's what I do. My niece makes a fortune on YouTube, J Glam, just doing makeup, just putting on makeup. When I go to her house, I'm like, whoa, you're making that much? You know, because there's a market. So whenever I get subscribers that does nails and all that, I tell my niece about them so she could like check them out and learn stuff. Same thing with you. You know, don't be, you know, just be open-minded on how to retain, how to keep your fan base. You know, again, I can't be here too long. Hi Liz, how you doing? I appreciate you coming over here. You know, and what you want to do is make a video that's at the beginning that's going to keep people, like the introduction part, to give them an idea to make them want to. Now, clickbait is good, but then to think about it, you don't want to do too much clickbait. Oh man, see, I would love to see Liz making dinner. I might learn something, some new ingredients, some new procedures. I'm watching all these channels that got bread pudding. Yeah, see, and Scrapper, you have to do that to watch every single subscriber, because like I said, see, I knew, see, Little Viking was watching because now he knows what I'm talking about, even though I didn't see him log in. See, yeah, well, you don't even show your face on your videos for various reasons. You could do one with a mask on, but you could like tell your niece and your younger generation females about the makeup channels that subscribe to your channel to help them out, and it helps you out too when you share. And that's why YouTube wants to be authentic. It sucks, you know, if you ask a YouTube developer right now about the algorithm, they don't know. And that's crazy. The people that runs this algorithm, when you ask them questions, they don't know. You know, and it's a shame, you know, when you ask them whatever it is, you know, in terms of how the algorithm works, they give you like a general sense. And so you got to go with the flow. And at any given time, you can get purged. If they delete your channel, well, make another one up. It's not hard to get 1,000 subs if you stay focused. And the key word is working it. You know, working the subs, like Mickey XO last night. She woke up, she was asleep, and I think she was gonna do her feed at 7:30, and she woke up, and right from she was waking up, she went straight into the feed. And that's what you call, like, you could see a person that loves their art, their craft, you know, do that. She woke up with no makeup on. She started doing the video, and everybody started coming in, and she still was being energetic and, you know, having a good theme on her channel. The thing is, when you bring somebody over for dinner, You just don't want to sit there and go blah blah. You know, start a conversation. Oh, I missed a lot of comments. Hold on. Hey Roger, I saw that. See, Roger Price, man, his channel, right? He literally sounded like Eddie Vedder. He has a group, a band, and he soundproofed the whole garage. Good quality range. His guitar, the guitar riffs were right on point with the rhythm guitar and the beat on the drums, and he sounded like Eddie Vedder. I mean, he was singing a great song. I don't want to say because they might, how YouTube is, but it's a great song that he was playing on his video, and then a great drone shot on this Crece site. That's crazy. Like, wow, that editing, and his drone is like $2,000. It has great pictures, man. See all that work that he put in there. That's what I'm saying. We could feel that. We'll know if your channel is authentic. We don't want you to come on here and just say hi and bye, and that's how you don't get the subscriber. YouTube put, like, I was putting spam 13 on 13 sites, even though I watched the whole videos, and sometimes I watched 2 of their videos, which I enjoyed, but they still spam me because it's not the YouTube algorithm. Even the developers can't figure it out. They just go with it, and we have to go with it. And if they do put you in the spam, the hell, don't get mad. Do not get mad. Just say, hey, it was worth watching that video. I'm going to watch it again. I'm going to redo it again. You'll probably get an email from the person saying, hey, can you watch the video again because it was spam or whatever? And then just watch it again. It's not like it's not a bad thing. Liz Laz, I love you. I got to catch up on Liz Laz videos. And by the way, Little Viking Coach, her name, I know last night you said that Liz Laz is so nice that her name is repeated twice, but it's Liz, and then the second part is Laz. It's not Liz. So I guess you didn't see her name properly, Little Viking Coach. Her name is Liz and then Laz. Is Lazarus, it's like short. She has a Spanish last name and she shortened it, Lazarazo, something like that, and she just put Laz. So it's Elizabeth Lazarado. She's Filipino and Spaniard. So it's Liz Laz, Little Viking Coach. Yes, Happy Mama, I love you. I love you too. We're hugging everybody here. My 9-year-old daughter does special effects makeup. I know, I saw the art. Really good. Scared to her. Well, don't. I mean, you can filter the heck out of her channel on the studio, on her studio. So anything bad that goes in there could be filtered out. But you're still gonna have sneaky people, and just monitor her channel. Anything that she gets, make sure that you monitor. You add. There's special things you could do in there on the studio to you can make her channel your channel and all that, and still monitor it with any incoming. But they got special filters now that can watch anything that goes into these kids channels. So be aware that if you think that her art helps people out, and if it's generous enough, but if you think that for the sake of marketing, you don't want to put the young kid out there. A lot of people do that. They put like little kids out there just to make money. They don't care about the content and how abusive YouTube people could be. The bad people, not the good ones, but some of the bad people. So Blessed Trucker, you might want to consider having filters. And if you think that her work is beneficial for the sake of helping, because don't forget, don't go on YouTube just to get views and money. It ain't gonna work. You're not gonna get that like that. You got to be true to yourself, true to what you believe, true to your art, true to your family, doing what you're doing, and then you'll start getting noticed. But like I said, Blessed Trucker, if you feel like for the sake of that, you can find have her do makeup on you, Blessed Trucker. Yeah, Blessed Trucker is a manly man. I don't think he's gonna let that happen. You're welcome, Roger. Mr. Diaz, hello. Only the Andersons. Yeah, the Andersons, like I said, to 600. Once you get to around 2,000 plus, and then let's say you get to 2,000 plus friends. Those friends really got to watch a video up to a certain percentage to give you that 4,000. So, what happens is, make sure that when you subscribe to people, look at their channel history, look at their pattern. Like if this guy that you subscribe to only does videos like every 6 months, there's a good chance that he might not watch your videos, and now you just got a dead guy on your channel, a dead sub, because let's say the activities of a particular channel that you subscribe to. So before you subscribe and do all that work, check their channel out, see their history, see their response rates, go into the comments for like at least 5 videos to see what they're commenting, and to see his reaction to his subs. Because if you see this, it's like a once in a 5, it takes like 3 weeks for him to respond, or he doesn't put out there a lot of what. Make sure that their content, like this, people in here are active and they're going to respond to you. But if you go to another situation that they won't respond, you kind of just going to have to wait for him to subscribe to you, which is okay. There's no race. And again, you probably enjoy that channel anyway. But the thing is, you want to get 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours within a time frame. The reason you're doing this here is because YouTube is dragging their feet, and it'll take years for you to even advance nowhere. And that's what you're trying to defeat. So you want to defeat that purpose of like waiting forever to get friends and give you good quality feedback. You know what I mean? Because of that, you got to watch these channels. They're slow channels that don't respond and all that. Because now you're doing all that work, you're going to went to another channel that really wants you to be their friend, that really is going to respond and be your friend. And now you just wasted your time when you could have had that 2 or 3 channels versus this one channel that's might not even respond. They might forget because they got life. YouTube is one thing, but life is another. Let's say this person had life issues and he didn't have the time to come back to your channel. Not because he was hating, he didn't care. He had life issues, or he just didn't care no more about YouTube. You know what I mean? Because of that, you might want to kind of screen the friends that you get before you commit to watching and commenting. And again, if you like that particular channel, then just do it anyway. Just let it sit there, and whenever they respond. But why not just get 4 responses right away by being friends with a channel that that's active, and that they want you back right away by reading their comments. You can see they're active. Let's say last 2 hours he commented back on a video. The last 2 days he versus the last 6 months. So watch these channels before you go in there and do all that work, because it'll be disappointing. And again, I love to go to the channels anyway. It's not like I'm not watching them. I really do that as well. But fine, everyone has to play them in the background. Yeah. So let's say if you're driving, if you're working, if you're cooking, like PA Hillbilly said, you go to their playlist. And again, but make sure that channel is kind of recently active, because again, it's okay to watch the channel. Hi, Tessa Mom, appreciate your video. Thank you. Saludos, ¿cómo está? Dios te bendiga. Limo Joe, welcome back, man. Limo Joe is another hard working guy that he could put his video on playlist. Puede poner tus videos en la playlist y dejarlo a cargar y a jugar automático. No hay que hacer nada. And then you go back and comment. The most important thing is letting YouTube know that you're watching the videos. It's a fantasy. That's a new thing now that YouTube. They don't even want Facebook no more. They don't want Twitter. They don't want third-party vendors connecting with YouTube. It's like all in the family, but you got to be real. You can't be that distant third cousin that doesn't care about your family. You got to be that first cousin or son that cares about the family and gives to the family and worships. So unfortunately, that's how it is now with YouTube. And you got to just have that feeling for what you do, man. Happy mama, you too. Thank you. I appreciate that. You got to connect. And if you talk, let's say like right now, I love helping people. And I give out my free information on how to repair your credit, how to start a business, how to start an LLC, how to go from LLC sole proprietor to LLC C corp, how to do all this business boring stuff for free. I'll help you to do that for free. A lot of people charge a lot of money for that. I won't do that. I tell you, like I said, I went from bankruptcy to a 700 plus credit rating within a few years by repairing the credit on my own using legal tactics that nobody knows about. I won't charge you ever a dime to do that. I'll tell you how to be a trucker, how to come into the industry, how to start a business, If you like working out, I can tell you how to start a working out a fitness gym. So, and all that's for free. So I'm very versatile and helping others for free. And this is the same thing here, you know, and this is not spamming and all that, because we're watching and participating on the, it knocked me off. Thank you. Can you hear me? See, thank you. The key word is working for it. You know, they're not gonna, like when I first started this, subscribers used to fall in my lap. I didn't even work for them because YouTube didn't care. They didn't care about being authentic, which is why you could subscribe to 10 people now and wake up in the morning and only have 2 out of that 10, because and there's no people behind this. It's all software and robots that watches these channels with keywords from these people that watches YouTube, you know, and they know what the keywords to put in to avoid not being authentic, because they don't know if you're actually a channel. They don't have the time to really check. So they got software that watches words and watch the activities and all that to make sure that you're a real channel. If they think you're not, and you're visiting a hair salon channel and you say, nice video, thank you, subscribe to me, well, YouTube thinks that, well, this guy didn't even watch the video because it has not, his words has nothing to do with the video. We're going to spam him. Or if you use too many emoticons, too many like curse words and things like that. So the key word is to keep them and working at to keep them. What do you do when you receive a spam comment? Well, it depends. When you receive a spam comment, it could be me saying, I love your channel, and I put 5 emojis, right? Which YouTube spams a lot. I could have just said, hey, I love your channel. I'll tell them, wow, that's a great channel, man. You got some great information, which you do, by the way. Because I told you my channel, I left you a thing, and I told you my brother's autistic too. I know you saw the comment. So I was really interested in your channel. But let's say if I wasn't, I would just go in there, wow, great channel. Thank you. Subscribe to me too. Well, now YouTube is going to put you on spam. Now, if you want that person to actually do that, you're kind of send them a message saying, hey, can you watch the whole video? Don't use this word. Don't use that word. And then accept them. You hit a little check mark, approve them. But if you think it's a real spam person channel that's not really real, go into the channel to see the person that's under your spam, to see if it's a real channel. If he only has 0 subscribers, you know that's just a bot just trying to get trying to get subscribers off of you, or trying to just spam your channel, you know. So you just hit delete. But if you see that channel has 1,000 subscribers and he just said the wrong words, then you tell them, some of the comments saying, hey, by the way, can you fix these words? Because it's in the spam folder and I want to approve you, but I don't want to spam. YouTube hates spam. So if I approve you with spam, they might not like that, and it puts my channel in restriction too in terms of getting out there, because YouTube now is like guarding you to make sure you're a real channel, because now you just accept the spam, a whole bunch of spam. So what you want to do is let the people know that, hey, I'm in a spam folder here. Can you kind of chill and take out the emoticons next time, and so I can approve you, and then approve them. Yeah. So let me see. Yeah, I mean, if it's real spam, if you've never seen the person before, if you know it's a crappy channel, erase them. Yeah. And you could, I'll tell some moms, you could go into your creator studio, just the new one called Beta, which is on the left-hand side. That's the new one that's going to come in. That's the new one that has new software. The old Classic, which is in the bottom, well, that's like an old computer. It's not going to have power to do new stuff of today's technology. So YouTube is getting rid of the old studio and putting a new one. It's called Beta. And that one has like up to the minute real numbers, like telling you how many subscribers you got, who's watching your videos, how long they're watching them. And it gives you an idea on what to do. Like if you notice, YouTube now has like suggestions. That's what they want you to do now. Watch these suggestions, because these people are successful YouTubers according to YouTube, and they want you to watch them so you could do good on your channel too. So if you watch them, it puts you in a good standing with YouTube too. So you're like, well, I don't want to see Will Smith's channel. Well, it's the reason why they just keep popping it up. The new algorithm is going to be doing that now. They're going to give you suggestions based on successful big channels. and they want you to watch it because they want you to be authentic. But at the same time, we all know that the algorithm is crazy. You know, it's a lot of marketing behind that because Will Smith is rich. So his channel has a lot of money in there in order to be pushed. I think he has 5 million subscribers. Other channels at PewDiePie. He's wealthy, so he's gonna do things to keep his channel, you know. And it's not about the money at this time; it's about their egos. They want to be YouTube stars, so you know, it's not. They're not chasing the money; they're just chasing their ego, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, Green River, Utah is tough, man. I've been on there a few times. Beautiful though, and during the summertime and spring, Green River, Utah is beautiful up there. A lot of mountains, a lot of this big impending mountains that come out of everywhere, and they're black, like black gold type mountains that look scary but beautiful at the same time. So, but be careful up there because you know it's kind of cold. But yeah, autism mom, go into your filter. You mean one from in terms of the United States or nationality? Where you from? All right, well, nationally, we are 40% Puerto Riqueño and 45% European white and 15% Native American. So I love people. I'm a combination of everything. I'm predominantly white, gringo, but I'm proud of my 40% Puerto Riqueño side. I love my Puerto Riqueño people, my Spanish people. And also, I support, great, I know, I saw your video. I support Native American tribes. I'm trying to find out what tribe I'm from. I'm 15%, which is a pure race. So my 15% is more pure than that 45% white, believe it or not, because there's a thing in DNA testing called admix of races. So my admix of a European white race is a combination of Scottish and Jewish and all that. Because of the mixture, the admix, I'm more pure. 15% is stronger than that 45% admix of white race. So that's crazy, I know, right? Now you're wondering, how about the Puerto Rican side? The same thing. Puerto Ricans came from Spain, which is a European nation, or European white side, but the Spaniards have a great eclectic mix of races too, from Muslims to Africans to Asians so even though it's 40% Puerto Rican, the admix is still high. So even though I'm 40% Puerto Rican from Iberian Spain, Iberian North Side, the admix of 15% Native American is still stronger because Native Americans didn't have mixtures of the races. There was always one-sided. I love, on the way to Salt Lake City, 50% Hispanic, 50% Apache. My mom is Native. I know. I could tell that Native blessed trucker. I mean, I'm sorry. Like, and I also appreciate he was a police officer too for a lot. It was a manager of his police force up there in New Mexico for a lot of years. On Trucking with the Duck, he has a lot of good stories. If I watch his videos, go to his channel for at least five minutes, listen to his live feeds. Hi TJ Jones, man. I love your channel too. You know that, man. But yeah, Trucking with the Duck, man. He was an ex-cop. That's a tough job. And he decided that he needed to make more money. So I got a lot of friends in Philly. They're cops. They don't make that much money. They're putting their life on the line. And when you have a family, you gotta like rethink, you know, it's not a lot of money here. So he became a trucker, and now he's making good with the trucking thing to support his family. You know, and same thing with trucker. He's 50% Hispanic and 50% Apache. That means that he's half Spanish on the Spanish side, but he's also 50% is a large percentage. They're considered with subsidies from the government and all that. If you go after it, like they get breaks on all kinds of loans and all that, and medical and education. I don't know if you get that, Doug. Let me know if you do. But, you know, at my 15%, I missed it by 18%. I could get subsidies and a certain percentage of subsidies from the government for free, or with big reductions of interest rates and all that. But I'm 15%, so I'm like 3% short. But at the Trucking with the Duck at 50% Apache, that's a Native American tribe. And if you could get proof of your DNA, if you get proof in the tribe that you're from and all that, from the census and the 1920 census, with the dismantle of the tribes, if you get proof from your tribe, with doing a DNA search, which it costs thousands and thousands of dollars, but at the end of the day, that investment might save you thousands of dollars on housing, medical, and all that. So if you do the math on the savings versus the investment to find out, I'm telling you, you should go after that. Yes, I know, and you was telling me that, and also trending your channel. I just really want to know how you making out, because that's what we're concerned here about. I know you're a cop and all that, but you still deserve to have marketing from YouTube and having more subscribers. So trending, if you tell me how's your channel doing now, are you getting enough friends, and is it getting there? If you could write that in there. Hold up, I gotta catch up in the yeah. Alex, I have to leave. Take care of my kid. Okay, guys, I appreciate that. Yes, I know you retired as a captain, Doug. But if you check your DNA, you could probably qualify from subsidies from the government in terms of housing, tax breaks, medical, and all that. If you could find out what tribe your family is from with actual DNA proof, which, like I said, it costs thousands, but it might be a wise investment. If you get a DNA proof, that's all you need, and the government will give you all kinds of breaks. I got like a lot of friends that are native, and they get all kinds of breaks in terms, even college. Thank you, Tizzle Mom. I'll check your channel out later, okay? Thank you. I really love you for coming up here, okay? Yeah, so did you have one that you identified with while growing up? Anderson, did you ask Doug that question or me? In terms of what identify with what growing up? Ay, El Salvador, Dios te bendiga. Gracias por estar aquí. If I lived on a reservation, I would get money, but since I didn't, it goes to my mom. Oh, okay. Okay. But at 50%, you still qualify for subsidies. So I would look into that. That I think like I said, I'm at 15%. Dios te bendiga. Estamos hablando de you side that you identify with going on. You, a side that you that. Oh, you mean in terms of? See, I grew up in Philly, Andersons. Hola, Julio. Dios te bendiga. I love you for coming up. Same voting out. No, check you out later. Okay, Doug, be careful out there driving. I'll go to your stream later. Everybody in here, check out Doug too. He's a retired police captain and all that, and he's out here trucking. Gracias, Salvador. But yeah, Anderson's, it's kind of tough because the majority was white, and we're going. But go into your hold on, Anderson. Go trending. Go to your go into your community, into your el studio, el YouTube studio, either beta or classic studio. Go in there trending, and then go into settings. Go into community. When you open up the community folder, you're gonna see a section all the way at the bottom at the top where it says moderators, and you're gonna see comments. Then at the top you're gonna see helpful spam and spam folder. Go in there and make sure that the people in there, they're not really spam. Go in there one by one and say, hey, can you watch my video again and comment without using these words, and let everybody know in there that, and then put like a little check mark and then approve them. Once you approve them, they'll go to your subscriber count, because YouTube is not letting them go to your subscriber count because they might have used the wrong words, the wrong emojis, like too many emojis, too many numbers, or they probably didn't watch a video. Like I know, like I could see my video where it says views, and people say they subscribe to me, but then I see my view count is still the same. So I know that they didn't watch my video, and I could see like 5 or 10 people say, I'm new subscriber here, great video, but then I see my view count is still the same. So YouTube is gonna send those guys to my spam because they think they're spam people, spamware. Okay, hold on, Anderson, hold that thought. We are doing okay, growing slowly. Yeah, I mean, like right now, the Andersons went from 8 or 900. They zoomed into 1,020, in a few days because they're doing, what it takes and working it. So to get, if you're still stuck at 550 for more than a few days, I know guys that got 200, 300 subs in a few days, like in a week. And again, they had to work it. If you see people that's commenting on your thing, it ain't your fault if they didn't watch a video or they said the wrong thing. So now you got 13 or 20 subs. I had like 40 spam when I first started this, and I forgot about that. So when I went in there, I had to check mark everybody and tell them use the right words, get rid of the emoticons, da 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 da. So yeah, and you too, you could get that trending. You gotta. We are literally doing what Alex told me and the other night. Not joking. Yeah. And again, I don't get paid for that. They're not getting paid for that. I mean, they're going to monetize. They got 600 hours. They need 4,000. But if you do the math, they just started, right? So I think they just started recently. I saw their about thing and they just started. So if they were doing the proper thing from the beginning, they'll have 4,000 hours. But to get 600 without doing it properly, like kind of just half bake approach, now they know the system. So for them to get 4,000 hours will be easy now. But they didn't know the system before, and they still got 1,000 subs almost on their own, with just kind of getting by. Now they could get there, Yeah. Hey, Julio, I appreciate that. Okay, we thank you, brother. Yeah, when you subscribe to somebody, but then you don't watch their videos, you're gonna get spam. So you're gonna get that even though you watch theirs. So now it's hurting you because you watch their video. Again, I love watching it anyway. It doesn't really matter if I watched it and I didn't get the sub. If you watch the video, but they didn't watch yours, now, they think they're gonna get the sub, but they're not. They're going to get you as a sub, but they're not. Now they're hurting you. They're hurting their channel because they didn't do it the right way. And they didn't know. So it's your job to let them know, trending, to let them know, hey, guys, I'm going to come in here and I'm going to approve you. I'm going to take you off spam list, but you got to go back to your channel and delete those words. Let them know on a comment. I get people that says, hey, why are you subscribing to people you don't watch the video? I said, well, I watched the video. If I subscribe to you, I watch the video, believe me. But then I realized that the person put a new video out, but I watched the old videos, 2 of the older videos, and not the new one. I was interested in, so they didn't see that I watched the older videos. They thought that I didn't watch the new one. Then they realized that. I said, yeah, I watched your old video. I saw you cooking the whole bread pudding, which I love, throughout the whole thing. And then they had another video. So when I watched that, they didn't see those comments and for me to watch the video. But at the same time, I might have said the wrong thing because I was in their spam folder. Again, YouTube probably thought I didn't see the new video, but they didn't realize I was commenting and saw the 2 older videos from last week. Again, the rhythm, the algorithm in YouTube, you got to know and take the hits. Like whenever you do subscribers, because YouTube is effing up, take the hit. Just take it and move on. Don't get discouraged. Oh, man, I only got 500. Keep working. Keep working. Okay, guys, I got to get on the road. It's starting to rain. I got to go to South Carolina through the mountains. And now I got to go to the mountains of Pennsylvania to work to grab this. And it's heavy, too. Hopefully it doesn't rain. But I love everybody in here. Again, let's all be friends and work this system to keep them. Like my 13 subs, I'm going to keep them. You know what I mean? I'm going to go to the spam folder right now, approve them, and keep them. I love you all. Don't forget. Yes, I'm going to leave this up. And Scrapper, watch this video. He's going to take a shower. Andersons, I'm going to watch that video too. They got a great family, big family, which is awesome. Everybody on here is awesome. Julio, Dios te bendiga. I'm trying to talk more Spanish, but in order for me to help people, I suck at the Spanish. And I love talking in Spanish, but I talk so slow that people, they might not, the core might not be interested. So I got to kind of figure out how to do both more proficiently. Cómo hablar en español más mejor, explicando cosas para ayudar. Yo quiero hacer eso también. I love everybody in here. Lucy Spark, I'm going to leave this video up so you can go and touch their faces, and then let us say go to channel, go to the channel, watch them, come back to the feed again, touch their faces, be their friends, and share and watch their channels and be friends, everybody. So I'm going to leave this up, okay? I'll see y'all later. I'll try to talk to you.